going on, world? Welcome to Lipka Wielka. This is a Polish map by ThatReider, which is currently on Mod Hub for PC and Mac. It has a 3.4 star rating, which should be higher in my opinion. It's very well detailed. I really like this map. So let me park this up and we'll go over some things before we get started on the farm. Like the starting farm, I went ahead and changed it. I bought all the land around it in the little triangle because when you start out with these 5, and I wasn't really feeling it because it's not, you know, around or across. You gotta go down the road a little bit. So I did change that up. I kind of just did that when I logged on, and I didn't really examine all the places. So I'm going to throw up the drone and we're going to see why that was probably a mistake, but you know, it's more fun this way. So all right, let me show you guys the other way. Yep, there we go. Okay, so these are all the fields. You get a grass field, 2 crop field, 3 crop fields. One probably going to turn into something else, but it's this little strip here. It is all apple trees, and you don't really have anything in the game that involves apple trees. These are also all fenced in, these 3 strips, so we're gonna have to find something to do with this, like maybe olives or I don't know, grapes. We'll see. We'll make some wood out of the apple trees, so that should be fun. Now, moving on. I swapped out all but 2 of the starting equipment machines. The Massey Ferguson 8570 is original. This guy, the Fiat, is not original. It replaced the tipper, the Fiat 682 N4. It's 1960s look, which I love. 132 horsepower, 15,000 capacity, and it just looks awesome on this map. So Kubota sidekick, gotta have it to just kind of ride around, sell some eggs. The John Deere 3650 is one of the originals, along with the Massey Ferguson. So these 2 were the only ones that I left. The Fiat 180 DT PowerShift is another one that we brought in. I thought it would look really good on the map, along with the Massey 326, the Cedar, and the heavy Harrow. This is the Unia heavy Harrow. We brought that one in, and you do have the sleep trigger in the house, and you have the wardrobe one in the back. So you can do a lot of things with this map, and it's very nicely detailed. It's a very nice map. So let's get on with the harvest, which we need to go down there, and because of those fences, I don't, we'll figure it out, but those, you don't have to go through the fences. So we will take the combine down, come around. Oh, before we do anything, settings. So I'm gonna make this a little bit more realistic, no crazy modded stuff. So we are on real time. Economy is normal. Traffic is on. Seasonal growth, yes. 1 day month. Snow, yes, because I believe it does snow in Poland. We are leaving crop destruction on. Plowing and field stones are very irritating, so those are off. Weeds are on. Disasters, turn that off. All this is off. Fuel is normal. Dirt is normal, and everything AI related is off. So let's turn this guy on. Oh, and I did install oh boy, as I break my new barn garage. Well, we're kind of in debt, and I don't know if we should be buying anything until we pay off the debt. But these fields are kind of big, And, well, they're a lot bigger than I thought they would be. And this guy, I didn't need to bring this trailer down here, did I? No, I did not. It's fine. So unhook you. And we will come around, grab you like so. What? Yep. And we will get to harvesting our first field on this awesome new map. Now, I don't know what I'm going to do with those apple trees. I don't think there's like an actual production or anything with them. So maybe that'll be like a winter thing. We'll just clear out the apple trees. I don't know. Alright, sorry. Should also get started on this steering assist. 2 headlands, work directions automatic, which is fine. Turn this on. And let's go. Stop running over the crops. Stuck. Alright, let's run over there and grab the truck real quick. Yep. Let this make it go faster. So we will... I believe this guy is full, I think. Bring the HUD back. Yeah, he's 100%. Oh, there's like a animation for it? That's cool. I did not know this. Hold on, let's get out. Doors open. Doors closed. That's cool. I like it. I'm a fan of this. I'll definitely be using this a little bit. Alright, so let's go dump this guy. Figure out where the next field is. We can go do the oat field, which should be super quick, and then we will go down. Well, we can go down that track. We can just go down here and go to field 34. We'll do that. and put some chickens by the little pond. Yeah, I think this could be nice. I don't know if you want to get into pigs. I haven't done pigs in a while, but I don't know. I think I want to give the vineyard thing a try and get like a. I think they have grape juice in the game. We'll give that a go. So we'll park you up at the end over here. The other way, because this is right-hand drive. And I always keep getting stuck in the wall. Alright, so how much do we have? We have 45,000 of barley, 2,000 oats, and 19,000 wheat. So barley, January. So everything's in January, so that should be fine. I feel like a giant in that doorway. So let's close this up. And that is it for today. I will see you guys in the next one. Thanks for watching. Have a good one.